Atlas has once again proven to us that they are one of the greatest gaming companies of all time. They just released a 3-minute trailer and also a 20-minute showcase showing us the game, how it plays, and just the characters, and introducing us with some mechanics. And I gotta say, this is definitely going to be one of the greatest games this year, if not game of the year. Not my game of the year, because I think Persona 3 Reloaded is still better. Most likely, who knows, maybe this game will blow me out of the park. I actually think it's better, but this game is honestly just going to be phenomenal. The art direction of this game looks so good, and the UI just looks amazing, just compared with also the aesthetic the game is going for. It's like a fantasy, kind of looks medieval in a way. But I think the way the UI is structured and just how like the colors are and how it looks kind of like dirty in a way, but not really. It's like just really fits with the game and just how the whole game looks, rather than just like having to just another UI to splash on there. I think that's honestly phenomenal. Atlas with their UI is just peak, man. I don't know how they could get away with it, but they just know how to make UI now, and I'm just so down for it because it is honestly just the most aesthetically pleasing games to look at these days, and it's just honestly phenomenal. Also, all the elements of this game are looking a little bit weird, but also there's probably gonna be so much to them that probably gonna turn out to be really great. Instead of when you want to go to a place instantly, it like actually takes time to get there, and that's where all the time management comes in. You gotta like either want to talk to people or maybe do some like other activities on the ship that they haven't shown us yet. They said there's a lot of things to do on there, so I'm guessing it'll probably be fun and engaging. Or maybe just like extra conversations, maybe like social links you do on there. Who knows what they're gonna get into, but I feel like that's kind of maybe maybe it might become a slog later in the game when you just want to get to a place faster, or maybe there's so much things to do on these ships that it actually doesn't matter, and it's actually like probably one of the best parts of the game, maybe. Because my favorite part, like the Persona games, is also honestly the social links. I really love doing the social links, just seeing how the character stories, how they progress and stuff. So maybe this would be the same thing where I just love it so much that I actually don't mind that it's actually taking all this time just to get to one destination, because the in-betweens are so much better. Who knows, but hopefully they actually do it good, because I'm kind of scared that people might find this part really boring, or maybe I'll find it boring. But I feel like it's Atlas, so they're gonna do it good. Like, let's be real, they just know how to make these games at this point. And the OST in this game is honestly sounding phenomenal. I'm loving it so much. They're really like having everything fit the aesthetic of this game, down to the UI, to the music, how the characters look, just like I think how the cities look and everything. I think they're just doing a great job of how this game is visually, and also the audio of the game. They're just doing an amazing job, but I'm also glad that their audio is very different from the other games. They're actually trying to make it their own unique soundtrack. It's its own unique title. Unlike all these people that keep trying to say it's a Persona 5 runner-up or whatever the frick, because all these people need to stop comparing Atlas games to Persona. It's just the same person, but it's a whole different IP. It's not linked to Persona at all. Who cares if you saw Terukaja inside one of the menus? Just because it has one same moveset, it's just not the same game. You just gotta get past that. Another very interesting thing is the combat in this game. How you go from an action RPG to a turn-based one by breaking the, like, I guess the stamina meter, or like some type of meter you have to break to then go launch the turn-based RPG combat, which I find to be a really great twist on it. I don't know if other games did do this, but not that I can recall. So I think it's gonna be a really unique experience for me, at least, just go through this game, how an action combat and also a turn-based RPG. I feel like that's gonna be so fun. Another great thing they're adding is that if it's a lower level enemy, you can just hit them in the overworld rather than having to go through all the animations of a turn-based RPG, which I find to be great, because when you do find lower level enemies, it does take a long time to fight them, have the battle start, use a move, then the victory screen plays, and then you have to press A to get all your XP, and then the battle ends. This way you just hit them in an overworld and nothing ever bothers you. I find it to be just phenomenal, especially if you want to get through the game faster, or if you don't want to just sit there forever trying to just fight the low level enemies. Now, one thing I do see people going crazy about is that there's no romance in this game, which is honestly funny, because I'm pretty sure that whole part of the freaking is so divided, because some people hate how the whole thing of Persona is, I think, called a dating sim, but then some other people who only like it for the dating sim part. So it's just everyone's just divided, but personally I don't really mind it that much, as long as the social links are good. Just being able to bond with people is already great enough, to be honest. I always find it to be phenomenal games. Like, it's honestly saved Fire Emblem for me, just having to be able to have these cutscenes of bonding with people. So the fact that that's still there, I'm fine with them. I don't really need the romance part of it, but I know people are just like hating that right now, or some people are just not caring, like me. So it's a lose-lose whatever decision you make, to be fair. One more thing I'm mad about is that I like playing it on PC, because I don't want to buy it on a console, because I always think it's worse. But the collector's edition is only on PS4 and Xbox, which I find to be kind of dumb, because I did want to buy it until I saw that, because I'm not going to buy it on console and then re-buy it on PC. I don't want to buy it twice, but I just find it to be so sad how you can't just buy the whole collector's edition on PC. Who knows, maybe down the line they'll add it, but I don't think so, because who actually buys a disc to a PC game anymore? I don't think that's real. So, but thank you everybody so much for watching. That's my thoughts on Metaphor. I think this game's gonna be honestly phenomenal. It's definitely gonna be a Game of the Year pick, because if it's not, then the Game Awards is rigged, because this just has to be on there. It just has to, because no other game is gonna even compete with this game besides Frontier Reload, because that game is peak. So, if you like the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe. It means a lot to me if you did. Now, I'm probably going to go back to just watching some more Metaphor trailers, because I'm actually really excited for this game now that I saw those trailers. I didn't really care for that much, but now, oh, I'm so hyped for this.